Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel where horsepower meets haute couture, and today we're diving headfirst into the delectable world of Ferrari. Now, forget your Fiat Pandas and your rusty old Fiestas because we're talking about the most beautiful Ferraris ever to grace tarmac. The automotive equivalent of Sophia Loren in her prime, but with a bit more screaming and a lot more carbon fiber. We'll be ogling their curves, dissecting their specs, and of course revealing the eye-watering price tags that come with owning a piece of automotive art. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. You wouldn't want to miss a single exhilarating moment, would you? First up, we have the LaFerrari, a name so nice they named it twice, or perhaps they were just a bit short on vowels that day. This, my friends, is not just a car, it's a statement. It's Ferrari's way of saying, yes, we can do hybrid, and we can do it bloody well. This hybrid hypercar is the automotive equivalent of a Nobel Prize winner who also happens to be a black belt in karate and a Michelin star chef. Under that sculpted bodywork, which looks like it was designed by the wind itself, lies a monstrous V12 engine working in perfect harmony with an electric motor. The result? A face-melting 950 horsepower and a price tag that would make your accountant spontaneously combust. But enough about mundane matters like money. Let's talk about what truly matters: the drive. Imagine, if you will, being strapped into a rocket ship, one that's been upholstered in the finest Italian leather, of course, and fired towards the horizon. That's what it feels like to unleash the LaFerrari's power. It's an experience that's both terrifying and exhilarating, like wrestling a cheetah while riding a lightning bolt. Now, if the LaFerrari is a tailored suit for a high-stakes poker game in Monte Carlo, the 488 Pista is a set of Nomex overalls ready to tear up the track. This is Ferrari's hardcore track weapon, honed to within an inch of its life for maximum performance. Forget cup holders and infotainment systems. This car is all about lap times and leaving your rivals in a cloud of tyre smoke. The 488 Pista is powered by a twin-turbocharged V8 that sings a siren song of pure mechanical fury. It's a symphony of pops, bangs and snarls that will have your heart racing like a jackhammer on an espresso binge. And speaking of speed, this thing can hit 60 miles per hour, faster than you can say, "Mamma mia!" It's a proper handful, a car that demands your full attention and rewards you with an adrenaline rush that would make a Hollywood stunt driver break a sweat. Chapter 3. The Ferrari F8 Tributo. A car that's less of a machine and more of a love letter, a passionate sonnet penned in steel, aluminum and lashings of Italian flair. And who is this love letter addressed to, you ask? Why, to Ferrari's legendary V8 engine, of course. This is a car that celebrates the very essence of Ferrari, a lineage of mid-engined V8 masterpieces that stretches back decades. It's a greatest hits album, a compilation of everything that makes a Ferrari, all wrapped up in a body that's as seductive as a Venetian sunset. But don't let the pretty face fool you. This thing is an absolute beast when it wants to be. The F8 Tributo packs a 710 horsepower punch, enough to rearrange your internal organs and leave you giggling like a child on a sugar rush. It's a car that's both beautiful and brutal, a true masterpiece of automotive engineering. Chapter 4. Next up, we have the Ferrari 812 Superfast. Now, some might say that calling a car superfast is a bit like calling a shark bitey or a volcano toasty, but in Ferrari's defense, they're not wrong. This car is ridiculously, outrageously, mind-bendingly fast. It's the automotive equivalent of a cheetah on a sugar rush, hopped up on espresso and chasing a laser pointer across the Serengeti. Under that long sculpted hood lies a naturally aspirated V12 engine that displaces a whopping 6.5 litres. That's enough displacement to power a small fishing boat, but in the 812 Superfast it propels you towards the horizon with the force of a ballistic missile. The noise, oh the glorious noise. It's a symphony of mechanical fury, a guttural roar that reverberates through your very soul. It's the sound of angels screaming their lungs out while riding a comet through a thunderstorm. It's utterly intoxicating. Chapter 5. And finally we come to the Ferrari Portofino M. Now, you might think that a convertible Ferrari is a bit like a vegan butcher shop or a teetotaler's pub crawl. It just seems inherently wrong, but trust me on this one. The Portofino M is a delightful blend of Italian flair, open-top thrills, and enough horsepower to satisfy even the most jaded petrol head. Imagine yourself cruising along the Italian Riviera, the warm Mediterranean sun on your face, the wind tussling your hair, assuming you have some left after the previous contenders, and the sound of that glorious V8 engine echoing off the ancient stone walls. The Portofino M is a car for those who want it all: style, speed, and a touch of practicality. It's the automotive equivalent of a Swiss Army knife, albeit one that costs as much as a small island and can outrun a hurricane. Well, there you have it, folks, a whirlwind tour of the most beautiful Ferraris and their equally beautiful price tags. From the hybrid hypercar brilliance of the LaFerrari to the wind-in-your-hair thrills of the Portofino M, there's a Ferrari out there for every discerning millionaire. And if you're not a millionaire, well, there's always the lottery, or you could just keep watching our channel and pretend you've got one parked in your garage. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more amazing content. And be sure to let us know in the comments which one of these Italian stallions gets your heart racing. Is it the track-focused fury of the 488 Pista or the classic V8 symphony of the F8 Tributo?